are some so-called financial experts, and they say you should live below your means. How many people in this room do not like living below your means? Yeah, I hate it. So I was just laughing backstage because I'll talk about it tomorrow, but I love cars. I just love cars. So I have this beautiful yellow Ferrari and a beautiful red Ferrari. And maybe Japanese. But I look better in a Ferrari than a Toyota. You know what I mean? And I do have a Toyota, so it's just that when my ego's really low, I'm in my Ferrari. So anyway, but there was a special edition Ferrari came out, and they only wanted 750,000 US. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Is the reason God created? I'm not really religious, but I do use God. God created nice things is for you to use your brain to figure out how to get it. Does that make sense to you guys here? So 750,000. So I have to figure out, and tomorrow we'll work this problem. So I have to figure out how I could get that Ferrari for free. See, that's financial intelligence. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to go through that process. Because it's only a process. It's only how you process the thoughts and information in your head. Now, I'm not saying you should do it, but it's a process. But what happens for most people, they've been trying to say, I can't afford it. The moment you say you can't afford it, you become poor. So if you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that was one of the lessons of my Rich Dad, was that he forbade me from saying, I can't afford it. Now, there's a problem to it. I was getting psychotic. So I have this yellow Ferrari, which is 300,000 US. Be better if it was in Rand, but that wasn't. So 300,000 US. And a 400,000 red Ferrari. So this Ferrari comes available. There's only 499 in the world. It's a very special Ferrari. Red. So it was 700, it was 800, but I got them down to 750. And then I said to my wife, I said, Kim, I'm going to figure out how to buy that thing. So I said, okay. So I worked on it for about 3 days. And then I figured out how I was going to buy it. And Tom Wheelwright's been coming up with me. And that's what we work on. How do I afford what I want? And so what I want you to have over the next couple of days is for you to learn how you can afford what you want. How many people would rather afford what you want? Good. Or you can join the chorus of other people who say live below your means. And that's the difference. They're both good advice. You can learn to afford what you want, or you can live below your means. So what makes Rich Dad different is I can afford what I want. So my wife Kim, who is the best, she goes, $750,000. You have a yellow for 300, a red for 400, and you're going to buy another red one for 750. I couldn't think. Now, that's what you have wives for. So, how many people understand what I'm saying? You have to have somebody with brains. She says, why do you need another red Ferrari? And it was really tough, because once you learn you can afford what you want, it becomes the process. It is a way of thinking and acting and doing and studying.